And the alpha male.
Look at this. Oh, not quite.
Well, I'm not sure that sends a message or not. I think it does still. It's impressive.
It is. And he might not have got that record, but the real target here, of course, is that record equaling 5th title.
Yeah, and the smile says it all. He's on for it.
See, the crowd was so behind you there and you went for the world record, but why would you go for the world record when you have one event left to go?
I think I always want to do world record in log lift, and I prepare for that, but today maybe was too hot.
It is just a little bit. Well, good luck for the final one.
Thank you.
He's going to need it, for while Eddie Hall stays 4th, in with a shout of an incredible podium spot here, back-to-back wins have bounced Big Z to the top of the pile, but his lead is as slender as he isn't. Half a point over Shaw, 2.5 points over Hab Thor. Well then, will it be Shaw, Thor or Big Z just like before? We'll be back with the Atlas Stones in just a couple of minutes more. The 2015 Commerce World's Strongest Man, and for these incredible athletes, the long, hard road is nearing its end. Big Z leads ahead of Brian Shaw. Can Hafthor Bjornsson beat both of them for his first title? And can Eddie Hall claim a podium finish? For the final time in 2015, let's join commentators Colin Bryce and Danny Wallace.
Thanks, James. So here we are, outside the Palace of Justice again, the Atlas Stones, very much the marquee event. And this is what it's all been leading to. 60 seconds to lift those stones onto those platforms. All the hours, the weeks, the days, the months, the years of training have been about this. Here are the standings, Colin.
Yes, Savickas at the top, leading by half a point for the first time in this competition. With the first pair up, Eddie Hall versus Bjornsson. Now Hall, he's 4.5 points behind. He needs to beat Bjornsson by 4 places minimum to have a chance of getting on the podium.
And up against anyone else, you'd be thinking, well, who knows? But Bjornsson very much the king of the stones here.
Yes, and we know this is perhaps Eddie Hall's one event that could be a weakness. Now, Burke has done 5 stones, the first man to do that ever, because we did this in the heats and no one could do it. These stones heavier than ever before. So, Eddie Hall on the left needs the run of his life.
Let's see what he can manage. Well, he's straight up there. Bjornsson, though, matching him.
It is very hot, very humid, very slippy. This is amazing. Hall's ahead of Bjornsson.
This is a great performance from Hall. Look, he's up to number 5. Can he do it?
Enormous circumference, this stone. My goodness!
This is amazing. Britain's Eddie Hall, 5 stones. Do we have a new king of the stones?
Oh, we certainly do. Bjornsson, though, finishing that 5th one, has given himself a lifeline to stay on the podium. The beast. That was something else.
That's an incredible time as well. Eddie Hall managing it in half the time that Burke managed it. Bjornsson, just over 31 seconds.
Well, the whole world just went mad for a second there. Eddie Hall has just turned his worst event into his best, and Bjornsson, well, he got schooled.
Just incredible. Incredible stuff, but it comes down to this. This is it. Savickas, Big Z, versus the man who, in some ways, must be becoming his nemesis, Brian Shaw. The 5th year, it's come down to these two and the final event. Simply speaking, whoever wins this will be the strongest man in the world.
Wow, 5 stones, heavier than ever before. Before you'd given the advantage to Brian because of the height, but the fact that these are lower plinths, Zydrunas has a real chance, and he's ahead on the 2nd.
Look at this, Shaw now overtaking Savickas. Savickas slipping.
He had to pick it up twice there in the 3rd, and that could cost him the title. Brian's on to the 5th.
This is unexpected. Brian Shaw just has to get this on, and that's that. We have a new world's strongest man.
He's beaten Eddie Hall's 24.84. We do 100%. A 3rd title for Brian Shaw.
I am going to have to apologise now for calling him Baby Spice earlier. I don't want to mess with the world's strongest man.
Well, Savickas, 4 titles still, another 2nd.